Hey there, Jeremy here, KJ7IAZ, that's Kilo Juliet 7, India Alpha Zulu, and this is Ham Radio Insights. And behind me you see the 46-foot fiberglass mast from DX Engineering, and this is part 3, a 2-year review. So come along and enjoy. About 2 years ago I did a couple videos. I installed this, built it, and I've been using the heck out of it. If you look at some of my other videos and stuff, if you've watched those with the different antenna builds and stuff that we've done, we've used this mast to put those up, and it's been awesome. It's, you know, exceeded expectations. Short order. I love the thing. But I want to show you guys kind of some stuff. There's been a lot of questions over the years that come up on the chat and whatnot in the comments, and so I'll just kind of show you and kind of answer a few of those questions and whatnot too. But let's get to it. I'll show it to you. One of the first things I want to show you, and I'll give you a view, you'll see it's leaning a little bit. That's because I do have, I don't know if you can tell, there's a long wire tied to the top of it, and it's kind of stretched tight, so it's pulling it a little bit there. And then one of the guy wires got wrapped in that tree, and windstorm, so we'll get that when we pull it down. It'll come off. But and then you'll notice these pieces of tape and stuff on there. That's what I'll use when I have a coax or something running up it. It'll secure that to the mast too, so that comes on and off really easy too. But you know, all the coating and stuff on it, I mean, it's not wearing off or anything. A lot of times with fiberglass, if the coating starts to go bad or whatnot, you start getting splinters and stuff, so it's kind of, you know, advisable to use gloves when you're working with it. I show you all this stuff here too, like all the little cam locks and stuff. And again, I got a detail of kind of how those go together and stuff too in another video. You should go check that out if you're interested or following this for the first time, finding this series. But all this plastic and stuff, it's all holding up very well. The guy ring kit and stuff, it's all good. You know, none of this stuff's rusted or anything. It's all stainless steel. It's quality stuff. So, and it's worked out really good. And then when I mounted it up on here, just use this strapping. And a lot of people asked, you know, if it's gonna wear or something. I wasn't too sure. Thought about putting some rubber tubing or something on it to kind of help protect it, and I still might, if I ever take it apart, might do that for the next one. But there's no visible wear or anything on there. I mean, it stayed solid. It did sink down a little bit, I've noticed. If you look down in here, there's a black cap, a plastic rubber cap on the bottom of this, and it is just over time with the lawn getting wet and muddy, and it's just sank in there. It must be a couple inches there, but other than that, you know, because this thing is pretty heavy, it's heavy duty for sure. It's a little loose too, I'll show you that. I think that's more the, you know, again, the mud and the lawn and stuff. When I put this pipe or this block in, I put, like, I don't remember, it was like 1 or 2 gallons worth or whatever of concrete in a bucket. So probably wasn't near enough concrete in the bottom of it, so I might dig that out and add more concrete to that to kind of get it up here. That'll also help this from sinking down too, because you'll have the concrete to rest on. I think that'll make it a little bit better too. And then a guy could actually take, you'll see these are just radials I have buried in the yard, and they just kind of come to this area, so I can do vertical antennas or whatever. But be a good time to put like a radial plate or something down around that too, and just really tidy that up and make it a little bit more permanent. But other than that, I mean, this thing, it's been awesome. I'm gonna pull it down a little bit here and then show you the little bit, you know, show you the top and stuff that's a little bit more exposed. But yeah, here, let's get it down. These are all the connectors and stuff too. I want to show you one thing I did do. Right here, it's kind of tough to see. There is a black mark. I went through and I marked all those when I built it, so that they'd have a mark to where you had enough space in here to keep it safe. And this is wearing off on about every one of them, so it is a little bit harder to see. One thing I need to do is go back out with the Sharpie and stuff when I put this back together and remark those. But the Sharpie's worn off that. But where these have slid together, you know, there's no wear. There's like, I can't even find any like visible wear to show you guys on this stuff. And this thing's been up and down a bunch. You see a little bit up on the top here. Some moisture, I guess you can see a little bit of that where it's got kind of wet or whatnot, but it's just mud basically at that point from probably my hands more than anything. But Yeah, and then the very top of it, I just have this little carabiner. This is just a little temporary thing. The cap and stuff, so everything's on this thing is just awesome. But for sure, if you're looking for a fiberglass mast, this is definitely one to consider. If you don't need all 46 feet, which I've only put it up that far one time just to say I did, I suppose. I don't need that. The difference between, say, 35 to 46 feet, I don't know if it's going to make a ton of difference. If I had the base a little bit more sturdy, and you know, a bigger antenna, I'd feel super comfortable putting that on there too. You know, if you had like a small like mini beam or something, it might even do a shorter height, be just fine. But if you don't need 46 feet, you don't have to use it all. That's what's kind of nice about having a fiberglass mast. You can use it how you need to. If you go out and get a tower or a mast, it's hard to take up and down. This thing's great for backyards and stuff too, so if you wanted to do a long-term portable thing or something, it'd be fantastic. It's not as compact as the small ones, but it can hold a lot more weight, and you can hang a couple things off of it if you wanted to. So with that, I will put some links in the description, like I said, and if you find any use in this, please consider a like and a subscription. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much.